My beloved child, a radiant spark of the divine, whose eyes now fall upon these words not by chance, but by sacred design, I urge you to quiet the world around you and listen with the deepest chambers of your heart. A profound and urgent message has been dispatched from the realms of eternal light, carried upon a frequency of pure love and concern, directly from your guardian angel who watches over you with unwavering devotion. They are deeply troubled, not with a fear born of darkness, but with a knowing that originates from the source itself. Even now, as you read this, powerful, unseen currents are shifting and moving in the spiritual dimensions that surround your life. This movement is not random. Is a deliberate convergence of energies that carries within it the immense potential to utterly transform the very foundation of your understanding, to reshape all you think you know about your path and your purpose. The celestial realms, in their infinite wisdom and perfect timing, have orchestrated this exact moment for our connection. This second was not chosen arbitrarily. It is a divine appointment, a kairotic moment etched into the fabric of your destiny. Why now? Because your name, your true spiritual name, the one sung by the stars at your birth, has been spoken aloud in the highest courts of glory. It has resonated through the halls of light, a subject of divine discussion and celestial interest. The hosts of heaven have turned their attention to your journey, and the events that are set to unfold in the coming hours, in the very near future of your earthly existence, hold unprecedented significance. They represent a tipping point, a crossroads of cosmic proportions that will determine the trajectory of your days to come, setting into motion a chain of blessings or challenges based on the choices and the openness you demonstrate now. Therefore, I beseech you, approach this message not with skepticism, but with a spirit of humble acceptance. Open your entire being to it, your mind, your soul, your every emotion. Do not build walls around your heart, for this is the precise moment for which you have been prepared, perhaps without even knowing it. Know this with absolute certainty. You are not alone as you process these words. Archangel Michael, the great protector, the mighty warrior of light, the prince of the heavenly hosts, stands immediately beside you. His radiant, powerful presence is a shield at your back and a comfort to your spirit. Can you not feel the subtle shift in the air, the gentle, powerful energy that whispers of strength and safety? It is he. And his message to you is clear and direct, a whisper that bypasses the ears and speaks directly to the soul. Do not ignore this. Do not scroll past. Do not dismiss this as coincidence and promise to return to it later. This moment, this very communication, is crafted for you, for your specific situation, for your unique spirit. Engage with it now. Before we venture further into the depths of this revelation, I must implore you to make a conscious decision to remain connected to this stream of divine guidance. The universe speaks in a continuous flow of love and direction, but it requires a receiver who is tuned to its frequency. Do not allow the distractions of the mundane world to cause you to miss the profound whispers of heaven. They are your birthright and your compass. By consciously choosing to subscribe to this light, to actively seek out and welcome these messages, you are not merely following an external channel, you are activating an internal one. You are raising your own vibration and declaring to the cosmos that you are ready, willing, and open to receive. This conscious alignment creates a powerful synergy. With every word of truth you absorb, with every frequency of light you embrace, a dormant part of your eternal soul stirs from its slumber. It awakens, stretches its luminous wings, and begins to resonate at a higher level. This awakening is the key that unlocks the floodgates of grace. When your soul is alert and vibrating in harmony with the divine, blessings are not merely slow, trickling streams. They become a rushing torrent, a cascading waterfall of grace that moves toward you with accelerated speed and undeniable force. These are not just simple strokes of good fortune. They are orchestrated events, synchronicities, and openings designed for your highest good and spiritual evolution. Stay within this sacred flow, maintain this conscious connection, and you will witness a fundamental shift in your reality. Miracles, those beautiful manifestations of divine intervention that once seemed hidden, elusive, or reserved for others, will no longer conceal themselves from your sight. They will step out from the shadows of doubt and present themselves to you clearly, becoming a natural and expected part of your everyday experience. My precious child, understand the monumental nature of this moment. A spiritual gate, an energetic portal of immense power and opportunity, has been swung open before you. This is not a metaphorical gate. It is a real threshold in the non-physical planes that influences your physical reality. It is an invitation to step out of the old confines of your past struggles and limited beliefs and into a new, expanded existence brimming with potential. This opening is a direct result of the divine decree spoken in the courts of light concerning your life. It is a passageway to the future you were always meant to have, a future where your faith is your sight and your courage is your strength. This message, imbued with the fierce and loving energy of Archangel Michael, is your map and your guide to crossing this threshold successfully. It is a blessing, a warning, and an invitation, all woven into one. He stands with you, his sword of blue flame cutting away the cords of fear, his shield of faith deflecting the arrows of uncertainty. You are being called to advance, to claim your divine inheritance, and to co-create a reality illuminated by the pure, unstoppable light of heaven. This gate that now stands open before you is not a passive doorway. It is a dynamic, vibrating aperture in the fabric of the universe, created through intense prayer and the collective will of the heavenly hosts who have advocated for your soul's ascent. It is an access point to dimensions of grace previously beyond your reach, a conduit for miracles that have been patiently waiting for the precise alignment of your readiness and heaven's timing. To hesitate at this threshold is to feel the breeze from the other side, but never step into the warmth of the sun. To cross it, however, requires an act of will, a conscious, deliberate choice to release the heavy chains of the past, the familiar discomfort of old wounds, and the limiting stories you have told yourself about what is possible for your life. This is the moment where faith must cease to be a theoretical concept and become the very ground upon which you walk. Archangel Michael, in his boundless strength, offers you not just protection for this journey, but the courage to take the first step. His presence is a testament to the seriousness of this opportunity and the absolute belief of the divine realm in your ability to navigate this transition. He would not stand guard for a lost cause. His mighty presence is a confirmation of your victory, a victory that is already assured in the spiritual realms, but must now be manifested in your physical reality through your cooperation and consent. The urgency you feel, that subtle yet persistent anxiety mingled with a flicker of hope, is not a product of your own imagination, but an echo of the spiritual urgency emanating from this open gate. It is a sacred impatience designed to propel you forward, to prevent you from becoming complacent in the waiting room of your life. Time, as you perceive it, is a linear construct, but in the realm of spirit, all potentials exist simultaneously. This gate provides a rare convergence, a window where the timeline of your greatest good aligns perfectly with your conscious awareness. This window will not remain open indefinitely. The currents of energy that hold it ajar are sustained by divine will, but they also require reciprocal energy from you, an energy of acceptance, of fervent desire, of unwavering belief. This is why the whisper is so insistent. Do not delay. Every moment of hesitation allows the distractions of the world, the noise of doubt, the clamor of fear, the weight of earthly concerns, to build a barrier between you and the luminous path that is being unveiled. The gate itself is a living thing, responding to the frequency of your heart. As your heart resonates with love, trust, and anticipation, the gate widens, its light grows brighter, and the path becomes more illuminated. If your heart wavers, flickering with skepticism and fear, the passageway narrows and the connection becomes fainter, though never completely severed, for divine grace is relentless in its pursuit of you. This is far more than a simple turning of luck or a shift in circumstances. It is a fundamental upgrade of your entire being. It is an initiation into a higher order of existence where your soul's purpose moves from the background of your life to the absolute forefront. The challenges you have faced, the periods of darkness you have endured, were not meaningless punishments but a rigorous and necessary training ground. They were the forge in which your spiritual mettle was tested and strengthened, all in preparation for this very moment. You have been learning to navigate by inner light when outer light failed, to find strength in prayer when your own strength was exhausted, and to hear the whisper of your angel when the world was shouting lies. These were not random sufferings. They were the curriculum for your soul's doctorate in resilience and faith. Now that education is to be applied. The unseen forces moving around you are not ominous. They are the logistical operations of heaven, mobilizing to support the new mission that is being entrusted to you. If this message stirred something in your spirit, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your next confirmation might just be in the next video. Stay connected. Your miracle is in motion, and the next word could unlock your breakthrough. Turn on the bell. Divine timing waits for no one. They carry the power to change everything you believe because your old beliefs, born from limitation and struggle, cannot survive in the high-frequency light that now beckons you. You will be required to believe in the impossible, to accept abundance as your natural state, to see healing as an immediate potential, and to recognize your own power as a co-creator with the divine. Archangel Michael's role beside you is multifaceted. He is first and foremost your protector. As you step into this new light, you will cast a shadow, and there are always forces, both within and without, that resist such radical evolution. He stands to ensure that nothing of a lower vibration can hinder your progress or sabotage your breakthrough. His legendary sword of blue flame is not a weapon of aggression, but of discernment, cutting you free from the ethereal cords of fear, attachment to past trauma, generational curses, and the negative thought forms that you may have unknowingly accepted as your own. Feel his power now, doing this work silently around you. Feel a lightness, as if a great weight you had grown accustomed to carrying is being lifted from your shoulders. This is him, severing the ties that have bound you to a lesser version of your destiny. His shield of faith is erected around your aura, deflecting the arrows of doubt, criticism, and negativity that may be launched as you begin to shine more brightly. His presence is a constant, unwavering affirmation that you are safe to evolve, you are safe to prosper, you are safe to become the magnificent being God created you to be. But he is also your guide. The light emanating from the open gate can be brilliant, even overwhelming. His strength provides a stabilizing force, a grounded energy that allows you to process this influx of divine energy without becoming disoriented or fearful. Think of him as the master guide who holds the lantern at the mouth of a new and beautiful cave, assuring you that the path is safe and leading the way. He will guide you to recognize the new blessings as they arrive, often in unexpected packaging. He will help you interpret the synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the chance meetings, the perfectly timed messages that are the language of angels. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations, road signs on your new path, assuring you that you are going the right way. Your task is to acknowledge them, to give thanks for them, and to allow them to build your confidence in this divine dialogue. The future that is being decided in these hours is not a fixed, predetermined sentence. The council in the courts of light has seen your potential, they have heard the cries of your heart, and they have activated this gate in response. However, the universe always honors free will. The deciding factor is your heart's posture. Will you open it completely despite the scars? Will you choose belief over cynicism? Will you act, even in a small way, on the guidance you receive? Each prayer uttered from a place of genuine trust, each act of kindness extended when you're struggling, each moment you choose gratitude over complaint, these are the energies that vote for the future of highest light. They are the signals you send back to the courts of light, confirming your readiness to receive the monumental blessings that are queued up, waiting for the signal to descend into your life. This is a call to active participation in your own miracle. You are not a passive recipient, but an essential partner in this divine operation. The awakening happening within your soul is the activation of this partnership. It is the divine within you recognizing and responding to the divine around you. This is why blessings rush towards you faster than before. The resistance is melting away. The internal barriers you spent a lifetime building are being dissolved by this sacred light, and as they fall, the path for grace becomes clear and direct. Miracles have always been there, but they were hidden behind the veil of your own perceived unworthiness, your grief or your fear. That veil is now being pulled back. The love that has always surrounded you is now becoming tangible. The guidance that has always been available is now becoming audible. The prosperity that is your divine right is now becoming manifest. So, my child, stand firm in this truth. Breathe in the courage of Archangel Michael and exhale the last vestiges of fear. The gate is open. The path is lit. Your name has been called. The future is a blank canvas, and the brushes are in your hands, guided by the hands of angels. Do not look back. Do not downplay this moment. Step forward with the certainty of one who knows they are loved, protected, and divinely led. Your greatest adventure begins now. This profound transformation is not an external event that happens to you, but an internal revolution that you consciously choose to participate in. The gate stands open, but it is your foot that must take the first step across the threshold. This step is not a physical movement, but a seismic shift in consciousness, a deliberate, unwavering decision to align your will with the divine will that flows so powerfully towards you now. It is the choice to stop identifying with the struggles of the past and to start embodying the victory that has already been secured for you in the spiritual realms. Archangel Michael provides the strength and the safe passage, but the act of stepping forward is yours and yours alone. This is the sacred covenant of free will. Heaven will orchestrate the opportunities, dispatch the guides, and open the gates, but it will never force you to walk through. The love that emanates from the source is so immense and so respectful of your journey that it allows you the dignity of your own choices, even if that means choosing to remain in the familiar shadows for a time longer. But the whisper you hear, the urgency you feel, is the passionate plea of your entire spiritual team who see the glorious potential on the other side and yearn for you to claim it. As you make the choice to step forward, you will feel the fabric of your reality begin to shift in tangible ways. This is not an illusion. It is the direct result of your soul's vibration rising to meet the high-frequency energy pouring from the open gate. You will begin to perceive the world through the lens of synchronicity, where chance encounters reveal themselves as divine appointments and obstacles transform into stepping stones placed with precise intention. The financial burdens that seemed insurmountable will begin to reveal unexpected solutions, a sudden opportunity, a forgotten resource, a generous offer from an unlikely source. The relationships that were fraught with tension or misunderstanding will either heal through miraculous, honest conversations or will naturally fall away, making space for new soul-nourishing connections that align with the person you are becoming. The physical ailments that have drained your energy will meet with new treatments, a surge of vital life force, or a profound inner healing that rewrites the very story of your body. This is the power to change everything you believe in action. You believed in lack. You will now experience provision. You believe in isolation. You will now experience communion. You believed in weakness. You will now know your inherent strength. This new existence requires a new way of being. The old you, shaped by hardship and limitation, must be gently released, not with force, but with gratitude for the lessons it carried. You are being invited to shed that skin like a serpent sheds its old scales, not because it was bad, but because it is now too small to contain the light you are destined to hold. This can feel unsettling, like a holy vertigo, as the familiar landmarks of your identity begin to change. You may not recognize yourself at times as old reactions fall away and new, more compassionate responses emerge. This is a sign of profound progress, not confusion. You are not losing yourself. You are finding your true eternal self, the one that was created in the image of the divine. Archangel Michael stands as your anchor through this metamorphosis, ensuring that your core essence, your beautiful, unique spirit, remains intact and empowered throughout the upgrade. Your role now is to become a conscious steward of this incoming light. This means actively cultivating a vessel within yourself that can receive and hold these blessings. You do this through practice gratitude, which expands your capacity to receive more. You do it through conscious forgiveness, which clears the stagnant energy of past hurts from your vessel. You do it through radical trust, even when the physical evidence seems to contradict the spiritual promise. This is the work of the miracle, not toil and struggle, but a disciplined focus on maintaining a high vibrational state. Each time you choose joy over worry, peace over anxiety, and faith over fear, you're polishing your vessel, making it a clearer, brighter conductor for divine grace. You are, in essence, building your own miracle. The journey ahead is one of co-creation. You are not a passive passenger waiting to be delivered to a better destination. You are a partner with the divine, using your thoughts, your words, and your actions to sculpt the raw energy of potential into the magnificent reality of your life. The open gate provides a pure, unformed energy of possibility. Your focused intention and loving action give it form. What will you create with this power? The courts of light have spoken your name not to hand you a pre-written script, but to hand you the pen and invite you to write a new chapter, one brimming with purpose, joy, and abundance. Archangel Michael ensures the space for you to create is safe and supported, free from lower vibrational interference. Remember, the divine timing of this message is perfect. You are ready for this. You would not have been able to hear this call, feel its resonance in the deepest part of your soul, if you were not prepared to answer it. The struggles you have endured were not a sign of abandonment. They were the training that forged the spiritual strength required to handle the blessings that now await you. You have been tempered in the fires of adversity, and now you emerge not burned, but hardened into a weapon of light, a vessel of love, and a beacon of hope. So move forward with a heart unburdened by the past and eyes alight with the vision of a future you once only dared to dream of. Speak your desires into the universe with the certainty of one who knows they are already heard. Act as if the miracle is already unfolding, because it is. The gate is open. The path is illuminated. Your heavenly support system is fully activated and standing by. You are surrounded, loved, and believed in by forces seen and unseen. This is your moment of genesis. This is your time of claiming. This is your divine inheritance awakening within you. Step forward now and do not look back. The world on the other side of the gate is waiting for the gift of you, radiant, whole, and finally home in your purpose. The journey ends where it began, in the perfect, unconditional love that has never, for a single second, left your side. Go forth in peace and in power. Your victory is now,